Anime Rocker MCK here, back with another video, and today is a collaboration video with no other than Jake the Pog. This guy has over 1,000 subscribers. He's killing it in the manga YouTube scene, and we're talking about how to get expensive manga for cheap. Now, a lot of people want to get those out-of-print volumes, but just can't pay the out-of-pocket price.
Yo, what's up guys, it's me Jake here, and I just want to say thank you for Rocker for having me on his channel. And today I'm going to be talking about rare manga. Now, not just rare manga in general, but where to get rare manga. Now, this is going to be a huge kind of thing because rare manga can be very hard to come by as it is rare. And I'm going to talk about where you should find it and how you can get it for better prices. So, first of all, I want to talk about eBay because eBay is probably one of the better places to find rare manga. Now, it's hit or miss with eBay, and also Mercari. It is very hit or miss with this kind of situation because you can either find volumes selling for $3,000 or volumes selling for like 10. So it's very hard to find. But when you find that diamond in the rough deal, you can find a lot of good volumes for very good prices on both eBay and Mercari, which are probably two of the better places you can find manga. And they are probably some of the better places you should get for cheaper manga because secondhand, yes, you're not technically supporting the industry, but is a very good way to get a lot of manga in bulk for cheaper because most people don't sell it for retail because it's already been used. So it's way cheaper on eBay and Mercari to get your manga. And now I'm going to go on to a different kind of situation where it's thrift stores or local comic book stores. These both are very good other ways to get manga in person that can really help you find rare volumes, mostly local comic book stores, mostly because if you ask them manga and ask if it's used or new, and if they say used, it usually will have stuff that it might be out of print or a little bit older, as not many people tend to look in local comic book stores for manga. They tend to go in there for comic books, so they don't really care as much about manga. And when you look in there, you'll probably find a couple really good volumes, and if it's a big selection, you can really find that diamond in the rough volume that can really help you, because those volumes might be very easy to flip, and even not even just flipping, just helping you get that one volume you need for a set. Now, for thrift stores, it's kind of harder because thrift stores usually don't have as much manga. They only have like 1 to 10 volumes there at most, but they will be way cheaper, as they'll be like $2 to $5 usually at like a Savers or like a local thrift store in your area. They'll usually be very cheap compared to the rest, but usually it's not in the best condition either. But it's also going to be pretty good to find a little bit rarer manga because most of the stuff you find there is probably going to be older as well, and they just throw it in and donate it to the thrift store. So yeah, I would definitely just say local comic book stores and eBay and Mercari are probably some of the better places to find manga. And also, don't go on these random websites for these mangas that are like Mushishi for $3. Like, don't. Just don't. You'll most likely get scammed. Now, I say most likely because I never did it, so I just will just be informing you I never did it, but it's most likely a scam because they're just trying to steal your money and get your credit card information. So just please don't do that. Please just think it through a little bit more and try to get your volumes in somewhere where you know is secure and you know is safe. Now, if you use your PayPal, it's a little more secure and a little more safe because PayPal is way more secure and safe about that stuff because they'll actually think a lot about you and you can get the refund and you can really like fight it off for like the scam. But it's still going to be quite difficult to do that still, so I would definitely just say try to stray away from that and try to go to a more kind of conventional source that actually has a lot more credibility. So I'm just gonna say that. I don't have much else to say, but I think those are the more better places to find rarer manga. Now, you can also try to find some on Amazon. Amazon is also pretty decent for things, but not always. Like for Flowers of Evil singles, you can get almost all of them for like pretty much retail price on Amazon, other than volume 10, which is up there for like $900. But other than that, that's the rarest volume in Flowers of Evil singles, and the rest you can get for like $10, and people put on eBay for $40 per volume. So Amazon can be good too. Just the shipping quality is not the best, but I will say it can be very good. But that's really all I have to say. Thank you again for Rocker having me on his channel, and let's just get straight back into the video.
My first tip for you is to find as many secondhand bookstores as you can. A lot of the times, libraries will donate their books to secondhand bookstores, and they will end up selling each volume for $1 to $3. Sometimes the actual value can be in between $50 to $200 to $300 depending on the manga. That's a good place to start, especially for out-of-print series. Second tip I have is to actually use eBay. Now, eBay is where you're going to see a lot of people sell for the actual value, but what I suggest looking up is manga hauls and type in a manga that's close to it, because a lot of times they'll throw in random manga and not know the price of that 1 or 2 volumes that you really want, or even buying 1 through 5 when you really only need volume 2, but you're getting a better deal doing that and you could sell the rest off later. And the last tip, which is the easiest to follow for any collector, is never buy manga full price. It's a very simple way to do this. You can go on Right Stuff. Right Stuff already marks down all their pre-orders by 27%, I believe. So every manga you're pre-ordering that should be $9.99, you're going to be getting it for $8 or $7. So right there, you're already getting a markdown. And if you wait, every month they do a huge manga sale, whether it's Kodansha or Viz Media, and the volumes go down to $6.69 and sometimes as low as just over $4. And if you're looking to get those box sets to make that really nice piece in your collection, go on Amazon. Amazon has the most insane deals on these box sets. The easiest tip I have for you guys is to make a wish list on there and add every single box set that you want. Morning and night, check your wish lists. There's some times where the prices will be really high in the morning, but for some unknown reason, they'll mark it down by the end of the day. For Fairy Tail box set 1 and 2, I didn't pay more than $50 for each box set, and they were originally $129 and with pre-ordering $99, so I saved almost $40 to $50 there just by waiting to get them. And last and foremost, if you don't need the volume in your hand the day it comes out, wait, because they will get marked down. Unless you really need to see what happens next and you don't want to read spoilers, wait on your manga. It's the simplest tip and it's the easiest way to save money. That way you can get a large amount for a very small price. Especially on Right Stuff in July, they have insane deals every single week. And those deals, you can get usually 5 volumes of big manga like Black Clover, My Hero Academia, Beastars, and they'll put it for $20 or $25 for 5 volumes. That's how I got all of Black Clover in one buying haul and spent $70 for 15 volumes. But that's all the tips I have for you today. I'm hoping this video will help you find the out-of-print titles or just save you some money on getting your manga collection started. So make sure you like this video and subscribe, because there's always more to come.